Hi everyone, welcome to another of my video, and today we'll be discussing Goose. So vibe coding with Goose essentially. So Goose is your on-machine AI agent capable of automating complex development tasks from start to finish. So essentially think of Goose AI as your local coding companion. So automating engineering tasks and making your workflow much more seamless than you would normally have it, right? So what we have here is that Goose AI provides more than just code suggestions. Goose can build entire projects from scratch, write and execute code, debug failures, orchestrate workflows, and interact with external APIs autonomously. So it also runs on MCP as well, which is the model context protocol, allowing you to bring extension into your workflow very seamlessly. So if you're prototyping an idea, refining existing code, or managing intricate engineering pipelines, Goals adapt your workflow and execute tasks with precision. So it is also designed for maximum flexibility. So Goose works with any LLM, seamlessly integrates with MCP servers. So I know that Goose, and you would see once I open mine up. But Ghost works with LLMs such as Anthropic, OpenAI, and on like that. And it's also available as both a desktop app as well as CLI. So depending on if you are running it on Mac or Windows. So it is essentially the ultimate AI assistant for developers or your local coding companion, like I said before, for developers who want to move fast and see how they can incorporate AI agents to their workflow. So let's move on to the next one, which is the installation guide itself. So installing Goose, so you can, and like I said, you can install Mac on Windows, whichever one you decide to run. But because I'm currently on Windows, what you need to do, I'll just quickly run you through. So you open your PowerShell as an administrator, you install WSL, which is the default, Ubuntu distribution. You restart your computer if prompted, run the script, this particular script. So you run it. So you install this to extract the downloaded file as well. And once prompted, you choose your LLM provider as well. So like we have here, OpenAI, if you choose to do Anthropic, if you choose to do Gemini, whichever one you decide to do, and you also have configuration saved successfully. So let's move on and see how exactly I'm using Ghost in my own workflow. So right. So let's see let's try. Oh, before I do that, once you select Goose configure, you select either Anthropic, Azure, Amazon, blah 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 blah. But I picked Anthropic, and you insert your Anthropic API key on and on. Just enter. Then you select a model, which I picked Cloud 3.5 Sonnet, which is the latest, and then configuration save successfully as we have here. So let's see what can Goose do. So I thought to mention this. You may face an error around secure storage. So what you may want to do is to do export Goose API key equals in quotes, then you put your API key. Okay. What can Goose do? Let's see. So I will explain the key capabilities I have as Goose based on the currently available tools and extensions. And also before I go on, I'm running this on the CLI because I'm running on Windows. If you're on Mac, you can always install Goose as a desktop instead, or you can install it on your desktop instead. So yeah, core capabilities of Goose: file and code operations, shell command execution, screen and window management, extension management. So these are the available tools in detail as well. So developer text editor, developer shell, on and on and on like that. So I can help you with tasks involving any of these capabilities. Would you like to try out any specific functionality or learn more about a particular feature? So let's tell Ghost to extract developer conferences from, let's say, March 2020. No, actually let's do, because yeah, let's do May 2025 to June, yeah, 2025. Let's see if that's going to run. Okay. Yay. Okay. This is just this is very simple. You can I'm just taking a look at this. This is just a very basic example. Extra developer conferences from May 2025 to June 2025. Okay, compile a list of major developer conferences. So Microsoft Build, okay, Google I/O, PyCon US, Kafka. Then for June, WWDC 2025, DockerCon, DevOps, like that. Okay. So yeah, these are some of them or some of the conferences that we have. Okay, so I have given it another prompt so to create a very simple front end for a note taking app. So running through. Um, let's create the directory first. Now let's create the index.html file. Now you have a simple functional notes app. Here's what the app includes: features, create new notes, edit note, delete notes, persistent storage, responsive design. This clean modern interface. Okay, how to use on and on. Okay. So this is the index.html file. Just let me drag and drop this here. Okay, it's good. It's good. Not too bad, I guess. Let's open the file itself and see what we currently have. Okay. Okay, this is the simple note taking app with Python project. Okay, so yes, I already gave it a new note. So let's create another new note. Let's say create YouTube video, for example. Um, let's say by Friday do this. Okay, interesting. And then if I want to delete, I can't delete. Okay. Obviously, this can be much more interactive than this, and you can always add more features um in your Goose app. You can always add more features. Like, see, would you like me to add any additional features or make any modifications to the existing design? I don't want to, so let's just leave that there. Let's give it another prompt and say create a let's say let's give it a snake um game. Actually, a modern and very simple snake game. Yeah, let's see how that is going to run. Okay, painting with pixels. So Goose is currently running here. So let's see what it's going to give us. So it has already created a file. We use HTML5 canvas for rendering. This is just me just playing around with it. You can always do more things, add more features on and on, which you would see after I'm just done playing around with Goose. But this was player moments. So let's just give that a few minutes. Okay, wow, we have a snake game. Okay, play again. That we can move around. Uh, interesting. So let's see if okay. So yeah, we can move around as you can see, and previously we can always add more features, make it much more interactive and intuitive, and see how we can add more features. So these are just like very basic things that you can do with Ghost. So let's just quit. So let's do Ghost configure. Let's see. So yeah, you can configure Ghost settings right here. So configure providers, add extension, toggle extension, remove extension, Ghost settings. So let's just do configure providers. Okay. So which model provider should we use? So Anthropic, Azure, Amazon, Databricks, GitHub Copilot, Llama, OpenAI, and on like that. So these are like the different model providers that you can use. So let's just say we want to do another um, thing. Let's say we want to add extension, for example. So we can do a built-in extension. We can also do a command line extension or a remote extension. So command line extension, run with local command or scripts. remote extension, connect to a remote extension via SSE. So these are just like some of the things that you can do on Goose. Let's also do Goose help. Okay. Now, configure Goose settings, display Goose information using Goose Info, Goose MCP, one of the MCP servers bundled with Goose session. So these are just some of the commands that you can run with Goose. So I hope I have been able to show you a few things that you can do. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you are running or building anything with Goose as well, please tag me to this particular video and just show me how you are using Goose in your own workflow as well. So thank you everyone and have a very lovely day or evening or weekend, whichever the case may be when you're watching this video.